some bath bombs to make today. I need to get some stuff done so that I have video content for when we move, which as of now is about 15 days away. Pretty scary, hoping nothing goes wrong and I can get into my lab and start making products to sell again, which will be really good. Until then, I'm going to go and try some bath bomb formulas. I'm not sure if they're going to work. I have no idea what the humidity is. My little humidity meter broke. So yeah, let's live dangerously and have a go. So before I start going through all of this, this is a tried and tested recipe that I normally do at around 40 to 50% humidity. But as I said, my humidity meter's broken, so no idea what it was at the time of making this. You'll see. Anyway, what I'm adding there is bicarb and some cornstarch. And then after that, I am adding some SLSA. Bicarb to help give it fizz. Cornstarch will help the water feel soft and help it harden and help it float. And the SLSA gives it a little bit of foam and bubbles along with the fizz. And then for the wet ingredients, I'm using jojoba oil. You can use any oil or butters that you like. And I'm adding some polysorbate 80. This is to help the colour and the oils sort of solubilise in the water so that you don't get a horrible oily coloured ring in the tub and the colours don't cluster. And then I'm adding my fragrance. And then after that, I'm going to put that to the side. And I need a little cup of water as well. I do add water to my bath bombs because this helps them set nice and hard. I haven't found a recipe comparable that doesn't use water, so I always use a bit of water. And then I'm going to get my citric acid ready. This is what has the reaction and then causes the bubble, the fizz in the bath bomb. So we're going to get that ready and put that to the side. And then what I want to do is just mix around. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to add some colours to little beakers. I'm going to add some sparkle to one half. I intend to do one half white with this kind of sparkly mica. And then the other half is going to be pink. And I'm using a neon non-bleed pigment for that. It colours the water nicely, but not too much, and it doesn't stain the tub or you, which is why I really like the neon pigments. I get those from Soak Rochford. There is a link in my bio below. Now I'm just going to mix my dry ingredients together and then pour in my wet ingredients. What I do is pour in the oils first and then I pour the water on top of the oils rather than the powder, and then that just stops it from activating, and then I mix it really, really quickly together and just keep mixing until you get kind of a wet sand texture that you can squeeze in your hand and it sort of holds its shape. If it's not quite wet enough, you can spritz it with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. I prefer that to more water because it doesn't activate it. I'm split this in half now and I'm adding my sparkly colour to the white half and then making a pink half as well. I have sped this up because this is an epic fail, spoiler alert. So what I intend to do is get this holographic mica, biodegradable holographic glitter rather, and put that in the bottom of these moulds, and just so everything has a holographic glittery top, which should be quite nice, and then do like a half white half pink bath bomb. At least that was the intention. So here you go, you can watch me filling the bath bomb moulds. I'm only making a couple because this is only to test a fragrance, which is why it's a small batch. I was very pleased at this point, but then I realised something. You can see the penny drop here. I'd forgotten to add the citric acid. So there goes my lovely white and pink bath bomb idea. I dumped all of it into the same bowl, and we're just going to have pink, and added the citric. I wet it down again very slightly with isopropyl, and then I just filled the moulds again and just made them all pink because I didn't really have a choice at that point. So you can watch me fill these, and then we'll cut to the finished bombs. Having added the citric, I obviously got more bombs out of this batch, so that was quite good. So I got 3.5, I think. And the fragrance does come through really well, so I'm really pleased with that. And like I say, this is a tried and tested recipe, so normally I do like it. So what I do is I get a silicone mould after I've cleaned up, because I am the messiest bath bomb maker around. I get a silicone mould, usually like a muffin tray or something, and then I just cover that with biodegradable film, and then I'll just rest them on that so that they don't flatten out. And we left them for a little bit, and this is what they look like straight away. There were a few warts, so I was a bit thinking I'd get a few of those. And then a couple of hours later, this is what it looked like. Yeah, I didn't hold high hopes at this point, but thought, let's go with it and see what happens. So this happened. And yeah, it turns out the humidity, at least outside, according to my phone, was 91%, so not ideal. Yeah, but you know, let's test them out. So they are rock solid like normal, and they do fizz and foam, so you know, they work. They're just not that pretty, but I think we may have just invented bath cookies. So I'm going to leave this video there, and yeah, if you want a recipe for a bath bomb that works, that is on my Patreon. Otherwise, yeah, enjoy this bath cookie footage, and I'll see you next time. Humidity matters, guys.